Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm AllCity. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. Man, oh man, NBA 2K26 brings out the best in people, but also brings out the worst. Some of your favorite content creators are being accused of cheating on the new game. Did you guys know that my team is giving out $10,000 every single weekend in the King of the Court event? And folks are being accused of boosting in that event, like blatantly boosting, winning games by 100 plus points. The other team just giving them free shots on stream. In case you guys don't necessarily know what's boosting, it's when one team purposely sells the bag on a game, whether that be selling on offense or selling on defense. They pretty much just want to give the person the win. Some of your favorite content creators are also being accused of account sharing. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by going to the geo ranked leaderboards. I'm gonna pull up these leaderboards here. I'm currently ranked 910. Grinding out there, and trust me, there is no account sharing on my end. I'm only 910. I still got a long way to go to even get close to the good homie Sid67. I've been primarily playing the rec center, been having a blast. Currently a rep play, and oh lord, does the rec center get sweaty when you start adding multiple rep plays to your squad or crew. Now let's first start out with the accusations against some of our favorite content creators of account sharing. This is when you have multiple people playing on the same account, probably running in shifts and running 24/7, so it gets them onto the leaderboards. At least this is what the accusation is. I first received this notification from Hollywood Cool. Starting out at Baluba at NBA 2K, you center the game around these guys and their friends when they complain about OP defense and starting 5 rep, but they are cheaters. The rest of the community has to take it on the chin, pause, while these guys are worshiped. And he's quoting this breaking news tweet from 2K Central. Breaking: we have been informed that there are 3 known players that are allegedly account sharing for rep in NBA 2K26, and the 3 players called out are Cash Out, Grinding, and Chad Benz. 2K Central goes on to note that account sharing is strictly prohibited and can result in account bans. And this is the proof they have, which we're gonna double check in game. We're gonna do this right now as well. Cash Out has been accused of being on the leaderboards in Ohio and Florida. This one here says Grinding lives in Houston, Texas, but has been shown in Massachusetts on the geo leaderboards. Chad has been seen on both the United Kingdom and Florida geo leaderboards. Oh lord. Now it's definitely unfortunate to think that some of our favorite creators are out there cheating to get ahead on the leaderboards, but I figured we'll go check for ourselves. Now I'm gonna do this for the first time here. So we'll go on into the leaderboards to see if these accusations are fact. Cash Out was supposed to be on the Ohio leaderboards and the Florida leaderboards. So that's what we'll check first. Ohio leaderboards, and Cash Out is not on these leaderboards. So now let's go check the Florida leaderboard and see if he's actually on top of that list there. He's on top of the Florida leaderboards, as he should be. So it currently looks like those accusations were false on Cash Out. Now for Grinding, it was said that he lives in Texas, but he's on the Massachusetts leaderboard. So we'll go on over into Texas, make sure he's not on that leaderboard, and then we'll check the Mass leaderboard as well. Matter of fact, we could check Mass first because we're crossing the M's right now. So Massachusetts, he is not on the leaderboards for Mass. Let's just double check Texas to see if, I don't even know where Grinding lives or how they even found out that they think Grinding lives in Texas, but we'll just double check Texas to make sure. And he's not on this leaderboard as well. So it looks like that's another false accusation for both Grinding and Cash Out. Now let's move on to the United Kingdom, because Chad Benz, when we get to the United Kingdom, we see Grinding on the leaderboards for the United Kingdom. Now, I'm not exactly sure where Grinding lives, but he is on the top of the leaderboards, and this is where it was said that Chad Benz was going to be on the top of the leaderboards for the United Kingdom. Looks like that's another false accusation, one made against Cash Out, Grinding, and now Chad Benz. When checking out Cash Out, we noticed that Chad Benz was indeed on the Florida leaderboard. We'll go back and double check, because it was said that he was going to be on the United Kingdom leaderboard and also the Florida leaderboard, but he is only on the Florida leaderboard. Chad Benz right here. Now I don't know what folks are getting doing all this work to Photoshop some fake screenshots and throw dirt on these people's names, but we just checked the geo ranks that they were being accused of cheating on and account sharing on, and found out that none of it is true. Now let's get on into the next accusation of boosting in the My Team King of the Court event. Splash says, regardless of whose side you are on, please watch this video. Answer the question, is this considered boosting or not? I'll scroll up just a little bit so you guys can see this guy was streaming. He's being accused of boosting because he won this game by 120 points. Splash goes on to say there is one streamer getting games like this repeatedly for that $10,000 reward that 2K is giving out to My Team players each and every weekend. Splash says, but this isn't boosting. As you guys are gonna see in the video, one of the teams comes down, takes a wild half-court shot, just throws it out there. Like he has no intention of making the shot. He's cold because he's taken so many half-court shots and missed them, while the defense disappears when the streamer comes down the court to get a free bucket. And you know, Splash is saying they won this game by 120 points. This is like the definition of boosting right here. We're not exactly sure how they were able to match up, but you know, when the defense is not there to play and they're giving up free shots, and then on offense they're coming down the court to take wild half-court shots, purposely selling the game, that is the definition of boosting from what I understand. So you guys let me know in the comment section, should this be allowed, especially in an event where 2K is giving out a $10,000 cash prize each and every weekend. NBA 2K26 is bringing out the best in folks and also bringing out the worst. So we went through the accusations of account sharing, and we found out that those images, they were a lie. It was false accusations, but we do know that there's players out there that will account share and try to get ahead. We all know that boosting has been a part of NBA 2K games for a little while now. Every year there's going to be players accused of boosting. But for this last segment, I wanted to get into them cheaters that are using them devices, them scripts. How many of you guys have run into Zen users on NBA 2K26? Sound off in the comment section. Do you guys think there's way more players using Zens and them scripts on the new games? Or are these guys just really good shooters? I kind of wanted to break some down because I'm not using no script and I'm definitely not using no device, but I personally shoot at a fairly kind of average shooting percentage. I think I'm currently at 66% from the perimeter, so I be missing my shots out there, and I haven't even gotten like the tempo shooting thing down. I just started practicing that yesterday, by the way, and it's been super fun. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking that there's way more players out there that got them scripts and that's why they're hitting all these shots, but this is the way of the old 2Ks when 2K was there back in its heyday when everybody hit their shots. You guys are probably not accustomed to this because we just came off of NBA 2K25 where the dev team chose to handicap the offense and make it difficult for shooters to hit shots on shifting green windows. Now we have a pure green window for the first time in NBA 2K history, and now you see players are able to hit their shots more consistently. I just want to kind of throw this out there. If you're using a script or a Zen on NBA 2K26, you're like a different type of lane because these green windows are gigantic and you pretty much just got to learn one mechanic, and that's the tempo shooting to green as much as you want. You don't need to pay for no monthly subscription on a script. From what I heard, they gotta, like, you guys gotta be paying monthly to get scripts now. Is that true? If any of you guys know if that's true, sound off in the comment section, but that's what I heard. It's absolute insanity out there. NBA 2K26 is like an offensive player's dream game. Why would you need a script? Why would you need to cheat on this game? It's just pretty much lame. As always, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about all this stuff. Share them in the comment section below. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.